It is award season. I don't know whether or not this movie is going to be nominated for an award. It might, because it's just one of those films. But we are going to be talking about J. Kelly, which is on Netflix. Let's go. All right, so Netflix's new film, J. Kelly, starring George Clooney, who plays J. Kelly, Adam Sandler, who plays his manager, Laura Dern, who plays his publicist, and they all star in this film, which is directed by Noah Baumbach. Now, I do want to say that this is a film that you should definitely watch at least once, and it is one of those movies where there's no action or any type of like big explosive things or anything happening in the movie. It's not that kind of movie. It's very much a kind of movie where there's a lot of talking, there's just events going on, things are moving from place to place, and it's a chill film. I want to say that it's a chill film, and the theme of it, the story behind it is Jay Kelly, who is played by George Clooney. He is a movie star. Now, he has reached a point in his life where he's getting a tribute and he's looking back at his life and choices that he made and sacrifices that he made to get to where he is, to achieve what he always wanted to achieve. He made a lot of choices, he made a lot of sacrifices, and things that he did, he goes back and there's flashback moments in the film, and I thought those were really sweet and very well shot, by the way, which I will talk about in a bit. So it is regarding, the life of an actor and life of a filmmaker and how pretty much what goes on internally and personally for a person, which I mean, me being an actor, I really liked that little aspect of it, but it was not boring. It was well done. It's a lot of talking, like I said, so it's just one of those like chill movies where you just like watch with like a cup of like hot tea or coffee and a blanket, and you just watch it. It's like one of those feel good movies, and you'll end up crying at the end. Which, if you've seen my previous reviews, I am a crier at movies, so I definitely cried during this movie at the end, and if you're like me, you will too. If not, that's okay. You will feel emotions for sure. After you watch this movie on Netflix, they have a making of Jay Kelly documentary. You should check that out. Why? Because I'm going to be talking more about the documentary than I'm going to be talking about the actual film, because oh my goodness, the way they shot this film, yeah, they show it all in the documentary, how there's absolutely no CGI, no VFX. It's all practical, just like how they used to make it, just like how they used to make movies, like on sets, like big large sets, and going on location. Like they filmed at actual locations, and they replicated locations and certain interiors, and built huge sets. Like Jay Kelly's house, that's a whole entire set, but it looks like an actual house. Building the inside of a train and working with, and oh my goodness, the flashback scenes, the way they constructed the entire the production design of it, and everything, and working, and how the camera just moves through people and all of these set pieces, so beautifully done. Like, if it's going to be nominated for anything, it should definitely be nominated for cinematography, for production design, because that was just phenomenal. And the sets that they built, just phenomenal, just exactly how they used to make films back in the day, like a long time ago, like 50 years ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's and it's the magic of movies is what I felt watching that documentary. And it's what makes you, it's what made you fall in love with movies. There is the cinematic feel when you watch a movie at a theater and with a big screen and everything, like a Will Smith or Tom Cruise film or Jurassic Park film or a Marvel film, and it's like larger than life, that cinematic feel that really helps you escape. That larger than life feel is like what you fell in love with when you're watching a movie. And then this one, it's a nod back to like like the really artistic films and story driven films and character driven films, and how creative they were in how they shot everything, which I love. I love watching behind the scenes stuff. I feel like we don't get to see that as much anymore, especially because like DVDs have started to become, well, have become obsolete, and there are no, like, extras and behind the scenes stuff to watch anymore, which sucks, because that's the thing that really made me want to, work in movies, was watching all that behind the scenes stuff. So I do miss watching all of those things, and I'm glad that they made this and put it on Netflix to check out, because yeah, like, you gotta watch how they make those flashback scenes and going from like one area to another, and it's just so smoothly and seamlessly done, and the actors did such a great job. It's like a combination of theater acting and film acting, which is fantastic. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely loved it. I feel like I loved more the making of the film than the actual film in and of itself. So yeah, I highly recommend. Definitely watch the making of it, but watch the movie first, and then you'll appreciate it more. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can be notified of new videos, and comment below. Let me know if you watched the movie and what you thought of it, and if you have any recommendations of things that I should watch and talk about in my future videos. So I will see you next time. Bye!